Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Levitated. Last episode, we spent a little bit of time setting up some oil processing for pneumatic craft process and got our first little bitty circuit board parts up and going. And I went ahead and made a couple of sets of transistors and capacitors just because I can. And we've got a little bit of compressed steel going on just because we need to be able to make a few things. So the system is coming up to temperature nicely. And as you notice, there is a little bit of a change here. I did figure out that I can actually cover the planes that I want to cover with the chiseled and bits blocks. So I went and took where is it? This dude, and I used that color of glass that is chiseled glass, which is pretty clear, and just chiseled up a bunch of parts and put them on so that we can actually get to it. It's an annoyance with that mod, and I find it rather annoying because they made kind of okay models as far as the mod goes, but then you have to cover it up with blocks or bury it in something or make sure the entirety of the outside of the surrounding of the thing is covered with something that's reasonably nice. So I did go ahead and knock a hole in that so that I can access this, and we're currently running a little behind on oil because of the fact that I'm only feeding that pump jack over there about 256 RF a tick because that's about all the more we can stand to give it, but it's fine. We'll be okay. Everything is good to go. We're busy making more lubricant. The whole point here pretty soon is I wanted to catch this as it did it. We're getting ready to catch to temperature, I think, pretty soon. I've been adding in we're 500 degrees. That means these guys should be processing now. Marvelous. All right, so now we have enough air pressure going on. We've hit the temperature we've needed. We're going to be building more air pressure up until this is sitting here kind of nicely running constantly. But that should provide us with a constant amount of LPG. The thing I want to make sure is this thing right here, this diesel, is being utilized for this recipe, not for the other one. So it should immediately make that as soon as it has enough to do the deal, because we need as many of these speed upgrades as we can at this point. And eventually we will be doing a few other things. So I went ahead and stacked 4 in that one. I got another bucket here. Let's go ahead and make another speed upgrade. Or 2, use, go, thank you, use, go, thank you. And you can have those. Now, I believe the number we're shooting for a continuous operation without any automation is going to be about 3 bar. And if we can maintain 3 bar right here, this line right here, without having to have any other automations going on, then this whole system will self-regulate. I won't need any kind of special stuff for it. I won't need to worry about trying to maintain any redstone on it. We can do that eventually. I mean, we have the ability right here to maintain redstone in the logic channels here. We can be able to shut this stuff on and off using a temperature system and a couple other cool things. So that's kind of the reason why I wanted to use this, is because it's an all-in-one feature. It's everything there done just exactly like Ender IO, except it's a little bit easier to program. So, I mean, if we wanted to do a logic channel, you'd create a logic channel, and then you tell it what connectors you wanted to see, and then you'd output, measure, do a couple of things, and, however the mess that thing kind of goes to work. So we'll leave that alone. We don't need it right now. All right, I'm going to kind of hope that this sits here and does what it needs to do, but we're kind of low on oil because of the fact that we're low on RF transmission. That pump jack over there is going to require about 1,000 RF a tick to run all the time. So we're going to have to kind of play around with that and get it to work. I need to go make some more LPG stuff. At that point, I need to make a bunch more plastic. That was the other thing I was going to do with that system. Where is a chest? Thank you. And let's grab a whole bunch of this. This is going to be our prime user for coal. It's going to be our prime user for coal, is making plastic. If I place a chest there, and then I tell you I want you to do the last channel. The only problem about this is you only get 8 channels, which is fine. We're probably never going to really need more than that. I want you to extract from... No, I don't want this. I wanted... No. Cancel. Okay. Good. Remove. Yes. Item. Create. Create. Extract. Insert into the last one. This one. Yes? That one. Insert. And then if I toss a bunch of coal in this, you'll just put that in there for me, and we'll be continuously making plastic. Sweet. And that goes really fast. The other thing about this whole plant system is the hotter you can manage to get this thing, the faster it will run. The faster all of these will run. So 500, 600, I don't know how, I guess we're going to get probably pretty close to 1,000 C or something like that. I have no idea where that's going to be at. But we're going to work through all of this backlog to make a whole bunch of wonderful stuff so we can make some plastic. So while I'm at it here, I do want to make about 16 more of these, because we're actually going to need a stack of them to complete all of those capacitors, or the other doohickey majobbers, the PCBs over there. So let's go ahead and get these rolling really quick, and then we can talk about what we want to do today. 16. Thank you. What we need to do is we need to find it. This is kind of one of those points. When you hit pneumatic craft, you need to start fast tracking this point. Because if you don't, you're going to hate yourself and hate your life until you get this done. So the thing we really, really want to do right now is we want to automate the production of the PCBs, the regular PCBs, but we want to make sure that we're not using the hard method. So the first 3 or 4 PCBs we're going to play with, that's not going to work. It put the wrong stuff in. I need to say, no. Give me that. I don't know why you said that. That's weird. Give me this. Anyhow. Go back in there. Thank you. And we'll give you guys a little bit more fuel. 4 should be plenty because we're going to spend a little bit of time here. I cannot wait to get rid of these. I hate these stupid things. I'd rather be using those at this point, and I might just go ahead and convert both of those to those and just use another ender tank like that to do this. But here we go. Here comes the fun part. On to the fun thing that we're going to do today, which is we need to take these guys. And unfortunately, I think this is where it's going to get a little bit ornery. So let's see what the quest book says. So environmentally friendly, quality fuel, fill a bucket with LPG. Let's do that. I think we might be able to do that right now if I'm really, 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 really lucky. No, that was plastic. I didn't want to do plastic. Crap. Well, we'll leave that for later. I'll have to wait till this backs up and then pull one out of there. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's either that or I pull that out of there. We'll worry about that later. Thank God it's achievements, advancements, and not the other thing. Some of the fun stuff. Some technology is simply not obtainable on this wasteland, so don't be afraid of spending your money. That is if you don't have any. Craft an Amadron. That is if you have any. Craft an Amadron tablet. Well, in order to make the UV light box that states right there, we're going to need the schematic for it. So a UV light box is required to have a PCB blueprint, and the only way to get those is if you can find a mechanic, villager, or you buy it through an Amadron. I don't even think we have 8 emeralds at this point. I might be lying. I have 5. Amadron tablet is going to require a bunch of gray plastic, an air canister, and a GPS tool. I think we can probably craft all that. Let's get a air canister. Where did you put your pipe? There we go. Cool. Air canister. And we're also going to have to craft something else with this. So we need 4 red and 7 gray. That's gray, light gray. Gray. Okay, let's go get some plastic. You know, I really should make that sash. Maybe we'll do that later. Light gray, gray, gray. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 4 red plastic. Cool. That was it, right? Yes. All right. Nice. Amadron tablet, GPS tool. One of those. And go. Nice. Now, the other problem is we're also going to have to create a charging station, which is going to be this dude right here, which is clay brick, cobblestone, slabs. Do we have any bricks available? Apparently we had some clay. I don't know if I still have any more clay. Cobblestone. Let's go ahead and make this stuff really quickly. We need to down. The only problem with those things, that is the only problem with those things, such a quick way of making sand. Thank you. Ooh, we're getting a little full over here. I'm going to have to start worrying about automating that. Oh, hey, just do this one. It's quicker. I was going to say I was going to go put it in that thing. These are actually faster at this point. We only need 3 of them. I'll take that too. Thank you. Actually, I think we only needed 2. And a charging station. We need a couple of those. Go. Great. Awesome. I'm going to borrow some of the pressure from the system over here. Actually, how are we doing on you guys? Are you guys... We're 3.7. Sweet. Just chilling like you should be. Nice. The whole point about that is that these are going to use air pressure as they work, but these are also going to consume a considerable amount of air pressure as things happen. So this whole system will eventually self-regulate itself, and I won't have to do anything fancy with it. How full are you guys? We need to toss a little bit of air pressure in that so that we can do a little bit of ordering of things. We need that little bitty, that blueprint. We need that blueprint in order to be able to go to the next step, which is this thing. So that requires a few emeralds. Now, once we get a little bit of pressure in this, I should be able to actually use it now. And if I click on it, I'm going to have a whole bunch of things that I can... Let me see. Where is it? Buy and or sell. I should be able to sell things, right? I thought I could sell things. Yeah, they're right here. Okay, never mind. What do we have that they want we can sell? We have... I can sell coal. I can sell potatoes if I had some potatoes. I could sell the fuel if I had to sell the fuel. Let's go grab us a bunch of coal so we can get that system going. Doot, and I need a box. And let's go have our drone from Amazon deliver our stuff to us. So you're going to go right there. There's the location for the tablet. So what we have to do is we have to tell it where we want the stuff to be delivered and what we're going to be trading. So I'm going to be trading that. I want to trade some coal. This is also how we're going to get the stuff for Light Energistics. I want to... Hey, I forget. It's click, right click, shift right click. Yeah. 2, 3. How many we got in there? Yeah, we'll just do that for right now. Did I screw it up? Maybe. Nope, here he comes. Little drone comes. He gets my stuff. He's actually pretty quick. And he flies off into the nether regions of the end. And disappears with my stuff. And he brings a bunch of emeralds. Now, we're going to need to trade it one more time with that emerald, but that's how we're... Oh, great. Does that problem still happen here? Come on, that's not necessary. Thank you. Oh, I hate that. Anyhow, we need to be able to purchase one of these. I would like to shift-click on it. Out of items to sell. No, I don't want to sell it. I want to buy one. Oh, I got to put it in here. Dang it. I always forget that. All right, we need to buy that one right there. Thank you very much. And place order. And then I'll go through this on the charger and let it charge up. That's so cool. I hope that's not that problem that we had with in Manufactio. I hope does not exist in this pack. I'm kind of thinking it might. I think it might be something to do with the way my computer works, which is not fun. I really like these guys. Yeah, it's a logistical problem. I don't know why it went straight up and then left, but whatever. All right, there is our PCB blueprint. Yes, and you're done. No, I'm not done. This is terrible. Now comes the fun part. I need a few of those, which means I need some glowstone, which I have over here. And this to... Nope. Use. This to that to this. 1, 2, 3. And do we have enough stuff to build this thing? We do. Don't forget your sunglasses. Here comes the long, boring part about this. And we did this once before. We're going to have to auto-magic this thing. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll use, let's see, we should be able to use this over here. This is one of those parts that I don't care for about this, is that this is going to be only utilized to make the first however many PCBs we need in order to be able to get this thing over with. Can you not? How about this? You're the wrong way. Then I'll put a block right there, and we'll put that right there. And, you know, I could whitelist that sucker to do that, huh? We won't do that. You are looking, what is that direction? East? I'm not even going to work on trying to auto-magic that thing right now. I just need a chest and a couple of deals. So here comes the fun part. What we're going to do is I'm going to have to set that sucker up to make it work. I need another chest. We'll just do 2 since I don't feel like making a filter. We're going to craft all of these PCBs that we have into the ones that are required for the next step in the process. And then we're going to go ahead and probably take a break for a while because this is going to take a little bit of time. So I want to, where's my box? What did I do with my box? Green box, where did you go? I gotta quit leaving that thing over here. I really need to go make a backpack instead of this thing. Or a golden bag of holding. That would be a good idea, actually. Alright, so we're gonna do this like this just because I don't really want to sit here around and wait on it. So, wait on it. I think I can hook that right there. Yes. Cool. You go in here. You extract. You insert. Will that work? Cool. And then always active. And that's probably going to try to take it out. It may not. I don't know. We'll see. Did that work? No, I didn't do that way. Yeah, it's going to do that. I figured that much, you silly sucker. Whatever. No, don't. Just do this right now. I'm going to put all you guys back in here. You can go back to work on this. Problem is they don't stack because they have all the fun stuff. We'll make us a quick filter unless I have a filter. Do I have a filter? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Filters are quick. Filters are easy. They're just a hopper and some paper. Anyhow, we're going to set that up. We're going to let it run and do what it needs to do because we have to wait on those to work. And that process is slow even if I stick every single speed upgrade I have in that thing. So I'm going to be kind of AFK chilling out, waiting on that to happen. So let's put the filter in here and grab one of the brand new ones. What did you do? How did I shut you off? Hey, extract this, blacklist. Oh, that's right. I have to wait on one to come all the way through, don't I? Ah, nuts. We'll do never active for right now. We'll let you do your thing. I'm going to borrow or make a few more of these speed upgrades, and we're going to let those craft all the way down to where we need them to craft so we can go to the next step. So I will see you guys when we get done with that. Okay, I think if my calculations are correct, we can go on to the next point, which is we're going to need to be able to craft a few of these little doohickey majobbers right here, which are all going to require these printed circuit boards, which we all know are going to have a lot of fun being made and a few things. So in order to do that, we're going to need 2 assembly I/O units, 1 assembly platform, a drill, and a laser. Now, I don't really need both of these right off the bat. I believe all I really need at this point is the laser in order to be able to make this process a little bit easier, but we're going to go ahead and make that. So that means we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we have 9. That's beautiful. How do we take care of these things? It says throw etch success chance 100%, throw an etching acid to develop. I love this little line. This is the last time we're going to do that. We're going to do all those at one time. So, etching acid is going to require, wow. I guess he knew at this point we were gated pretty hard by a few things. So we need a bucket of water and some rotten flesh. Bucket. I'm only going to need this one time. Let's see. Water bucket's going to be right here. And then we go upstairs. You know, I really should make that silly staff of traveling. I think I can do that at this point. Do that. Put this in here. Wait on the machine to do the work. I guess while we're here, we need to also craft some other stuff. We'll let that finish. I want to get the little wrench charging. Excuse me, my nose all of a sudden decided it wanted to start running. That's great. I need the wrench. While we let that work, we need to make the pneumatical wrench, which is one of those. And I think I need that. And I need a piece of orange dye. I don't need 64, I just need 1. Where is my thing? There we go. No, go in here and this. Do that. Thank you. You can go back over there. I need to make sure that guy's charging up because we need him to be able to adjust a couple of things. All right, so that's going to go in there. That's going to start charging. We should now have a bucket of etching acid. Wonderful. Yes, don't spill it on your shirt. That's amazing. We're going to place that down right here. We're going to do this, and I'm going to toss those in there and come back in 2 minutes. 2 minutes from right now. I guess while we're waiting on that, let's go. Oh, crap. 2 minutes. Etching progress. Go ahead, finish that. We'll let those sort, do what they need to do. We're going to have to come over here and craft a couple of more things. So let's go ahead and craft a couple of the things that we need to do. We might be able to do this at the same time. Assembler. So we're going to need 2 of these, 1 of those, and 2 of these. All of those are going to require a whole bunch of pneumatic cylinders. Pneumatic cylinders are going to require cannon barrels. Cannon barrels are going to require a bunch of stuff. Let's see if I can remember how to do this all without making a mess out of things. I think actually I need to go get some more compressed steel, which we should have made a few of these. This mod also has the capability of being able to have a little bit of fun with item transport, meaning, like, I don't know if you guys have ever played with the OpenBlocks item cannon. There is a similar thing in pneumatic craft as well, where we can make a little dude that can shoot items from one platform to another over distance, or one place to another over distance without using pipes. So it's kind of a neat little thing. All right, so we're going to need a cannon set per each of these. So I believe I counted this out as I needed that 15 times. So I think we need 15 of those things. Whatever, we'll go ahead and craft it as we need to go. So that will make enough for a part of 1. We need to make a bunch of the tube again. I'll do that. We're going to need a bunch. That's 1 set. 1, 2. That should be for those. So we need 2 more here. Just want to make sure I don't screw these up. So we're going to do them the hard way. That's that. And 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Go. Yeah, I'm out of plastic. How did I not count that right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, I need a couple more pieces of plastic, don't I? I can always melt them back down too, so we'll go that many. Give me. That's probably too many as it is. Doesn't really matter. We're trying to kill a little bit of time while we wait on those to etch. They take about 2 minutes to get done, I believe. 2 or 5. 2 or 5, one of the two. So we're going to need 1, 2, then 6. I still need a couple more. 3 more. I thought I had enough. 1, 2, 3. Now we have enough. Me not feeling like doing math today, just counting. No, how did I miss that through that? Do this, there, go. That should be the last of those, so we got all those ready to go. The final part is going to be that, of course, and a whole bunch of compressed steel, which I don't think we have enough at this point. How much do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need to go make some more steel. Just grab one of those. And I should be using this one. Do we have any in here? No. Can I pull an item in from there? Hey. Item. Can I just, like, if I put that in there, that'll work, right? No? Yeah? Cool. Name contains steel. We'll just do that. Let that run. Hopefully we have enough pressure. Oh, yeah, we do. We need to run it before it blows up. Cool, cool, cool. All right. How are we doing over here? You guys are 84% done. Go ahead, eat some food. Get rid of those carrots. We don't need them anymore. How is our wrench doing? It is decently well done. Good deal. You're making a bit of this. As soon as that's over with, I have a whole bunch of speed upgrades in that little UV light box that are going to go in the interfaces in this thing, so that'll make it faster. I guess I'm going to sit here and wait on that, and I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, let's see if we've got her done. Yep, we do unassembled PCB. This does not despawn so much as it made the advancement. Still doesn't do much by itself. Alright, so now we have to do the fun stuff, which is meaning we need to build all of the silly stuff. So we've been working down this line so that we can get into this area so we can do some things. Microcircuit, we're going to go ahead and craft one of those right now so that we can get this over with. Actually, we should have enough parts at this point to craft every one of those we need. The only problem is, instead of being the normal crafting recipe for the system, or for pneumatical craft kind of things, we have to use the assembler from this mod process. So we're going to toss in a couple of those, and we're going to do that, and we're going to let those guys craft. Now, we only needed 8 of them to continue to make this system, this process easier. But what this is going to do, this is going to allow us to advance in our machinery immediately. So as soon as I have one of these, I can now craft, if I can get over to that page where it's going to be, well, for one, I can craft one of these, which we're going to use some of those here very shortly. Hang on a minute. Machine frame. Oh, it's a pressure chamber recipe. Now we can craft these, which means we can do all of the decent style stuff, the larger, the better machines for Ender IO, as well as, I believe, if I keep clicking along that line, we will now be able to craft the better machine blocks, so I don't have to worry about blowing things up, which means I can now start taking advantage of all these Ender pearls we're crafting over here and make massive amounts of power if we really, really feel like it, and I can start using those to make machine frames for thermal machines, which means we can do the other stuff too as well. And the compression dynamos, the compression generators, all those things will burn wonderfully on that fuel that we're making over there. They won't be too terribly nasty about it either. So there's 3. Basically, we're just going to sit here and wait on this. You are out. Oh, come here out of there. You got lots of it. Hey. What's the matter? Hello? That should be solder. It is solder. Push. Do you not interface with this? Dude. Put this over here. Put you right there. Push. Hello? Oh, that's amazing. Please tell me I don't have to do this. Please tell me I don't have to do that. Now, those are going to use quite a bit of solder. Now, solder originally we were crafting when in world using a special little light things on fire and do stuff like that. Solder will be automated through the Tinker's Smeltery eventually to the point. Now, once we get this to where we need it to be, then I will worry about that problem. Right now, all we need to do is craft a bunch of these. I need one more. Come on. So I can get that next step done easier, and we can move on to the next step of doing compression in a considerable amount better quantity. So let's go ahead and make our assembler machines. And we're also going to have to get one of those. All right, we need 2 of these guys, which means we need 2 hoppers. 1, 2. We need the table, which I needed to make some plastic for. I need that, which is going to eat up a diamond. That, which where is it? Did I screw up and put steel in that instead of compressed steel? Okay, well, I got a few of them. That's good. We'll just deal with that later. Where did I put all of that rose red? I believe it is right here. Yes. The laser we need so that we can etch those PCBs, and we finally need the controller. There we go. Wonderful production line. And we're going to go ahead and set this up probably so you face that direction, and then I want the drill table, laser, that and that. Are you happy? No program, no pressure. Okay, fine. We need to click on one of these to change it to an output. And then what we're going to do is, you're done. Oh, oop, I didn't want to do that. Hey, give me that back. Go back over here. You're done. Don't need you anymore. We throw you in the trash can. Do this, that, get rid of that, and run the pipe. Hey. No, I want it right there. Thank you. Okay, cool. So then the pressure will come up on this one. Eventually. That is the south. I don't want you doing that in case it confuses some things. Thank you. You should have your pressure come up. So in order to be able to make these things correctly, we need the assembly laser program. The laser program, I believe I'm going to have to purchase utilizing all of that stuff. I don't recall if this will work with that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and buy the laser program again, so that means I'm going to have to find something that I can sell to these guys. And is this off and made me a bunch of diesel? Good again. Do some more of this. Basically, that's what I've been doing, is coming over here and shutting that thing off once it gets a little of the diesel fuel in it, and then doing this and handcrafting those. We're going to want that to work a lot faster than it already does. Hey, I told you not to work. Quit wasting my fuel. Thank you. Alrighty then, we need to go trade a little bit of stuff. Man, I've got so much junk in my inventory. Can we put some of this away really quickly? Yes, I think I can. That can go away. This we don't need. I don't need you right now either, or that. The torches, all that wonderful fun stuff. Let's make a few more of these speed upgrades. Am I out of sugar already? Wow, I'm... Ouch. But I thought I grabbed a stack of lapis. That's interesting. Do that again. Do that again. Do that again. Do that again. Okay, cool. So we're back to having a few of those. Those are going to, half of those are probably going to go into the assembly line thingy over there. Let's go ahead and get some stuff sold for our Amadron. We need emeralds, and I really need to start making emeralds. Let's go doot. So we're going to get a pretty nasty spike on the stuff here. I should probably go ahead and just buy both of them. Where are they? So 16 and 16, so that's going to take a while. Where is the coal for sale? Wow. That was cheaper last time around. Place it. Let this gentleman come down here, take care of the problem. Thank you. Have a sip of my coffee while we wait on his friend to come back. And then we're going to do the laser. One, go. They must not like that pathing above them like that. I may have to move this outside to where they don't have that problem. Nice. Thank you. And we'll deal with the jittery while they leave. Put this in here. Assembly program. Laser. We need a new chest, which I should have a couple of chests sitting in here. 1, 2. I had chests on me. Of course I did, as always. Always have things. You're not paying attention. You're not looking. I think that should work. I don't need that up there. All I need to do now is do this. And you can have those. Did that work? Hello? Do I have to move you over here? I really, sometimes. Uh-oh. No, Bucket, pick this junk up. We're never going to use it again. Whole point is to not use that again. And if they make me use it again, I'm going to quit this mod pack tomorrow. Shoot. Where did I put my stuff? All right, so I should be able to do this. I should be able to put the laser, the platform. We'll put the drill over there. IO unit. You do that. Put the laser drill thing in it. You're in there. You should be able to see that. Go. Oh, nuts. That's right. I have to do that this direction, don't I? Oh, that sucks. Let's see. We're going to have to finish those. Let's get a couple of pieces of plastic real quick. So we'll do this. And let's make sure we have this set up. So PCB. Plug this in. 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. I put speed upgrades in those interfaces. Those things should just flat out be smoking right now. Boop, there it went. Two more of those. Come on. Now we take that position, that little part right there, stick those in here. There it goes. It grabs it, sticks it on the table. The laser will stand up. It'll etch it. And we skip an entire process. So basically all I got to do with those is toss them in that little puddle of stuff that we made. But they'll pick those up, set them in the box, and it takes it from that to that, so that all we have to do is go put it into that machine. well, not automated so much, but that is how this is all going to work. And that is exactly where I wanted to be with today's episode. So this may be a little bit long. I don't know. I'm going to have to do a little bit of cutting and see. But I guess for now, guys, that is where I wanted to be. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye now. It's so cool. I love watching this.